Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Muhammad Hasnain, your English instructor, once again with all of you people. Today, I'm very much thankful to all of you people for your support, for your kindness, and for the donation of motivation that you people gave me time to time to do. And secondly, when I asked the question for which topic I did, so you guys demanded for many topics, and that gave me a lot of motivation. And I thought that a lot of people are watching my videos, and I got happy. And I chose a lot of topics, and today I'm going to be doing one of those. So first of all, thank you so much to all of you people for your feedbacks, and thank you so much for being with me time to time, for staying with me when I was in the hard stage, when I was in the stage where I couldn't grow as I should have. So let's go from the hard things, etc. Now let's get into the topic. Today's topic is one of the most asked. It is very simple, no need to take tensions. Yeah, there are a few things that come in the advanced level, but we are basics. We will not learn advanced right now. We will learn it in the future, inshallah. So today the topic is punctuations. This was asked by a lot of people, and personally I also got a bit confused. When I was a child, I used to get I'm still a child, but when I was a bit young, I used to get confused that which marking is which and which is which. I used to get confused in the definitions of them, but I understood it very easily. You people will understand it too. So let's start. It's not that much big, it's just a short thing that doesn't need that much time. Now, what is a punctuation? Every language has a punctuation system. Every language has a thing such as punctuations. Like Urdu, it also has quite similar punctuations to English punctuations. If you watch, it has the inverted commas, it has multiple things. It has quotation marks, it has multiple other things like full stop is a bit different. The full stop is a straight line. There is a different question mark that is inverted or flipped, we can call it somehow. There are a lot of things you can watch in Urdu, and multiple language has their own. This was only an example. First question comes in my mind, like, we will learn about punctuations, but why are the punctuation used, and why should we use it in our language? So now you understand every language isn't complete without the punctuations. If we want a meaningful, complete and great sentence that makes sense, if I say Hasnain was ill and he died, this won't make sense. Or Hasnain was watching cartoon and he standed up. I have to put some commas, I have to put some hyphens, I have to put some full stops, etc. Through these things, my sentence would be clear. If that's not the case, I won't get any marks in my paper. So now punctuations are like, we can call it kind of emotions. Like if you are talking to somebody and you're not giving the response like, oh no, this happened, oh no, these kind of emotions. So will he get satisfied? No. So the same is with our language. The much more exclamation, the much more things that we add, the much more punctuations, the much more feel of it. Now on one step we say that Ahmad Ali went to America. Sentence. If you put a full stop, it is a different thing. Ahmad Ali went to America? Question mark will make this kind of sentence. If you put a full stop in the end, it will be like Ahmad Ali went to America. And if we put a exclamation mark, Ahmad Ali went to America. And if you put a question mark, Ahmad Ali went to America. So these are the different emotions that it shows. I hope you people understood it. Now let's go that what are punctuations. Now if you watch, the English language has a system of symbols and signs known as punctuations. This is not the definition of it, first of all. I'm doing this so that it can be easy. The definitions are from the Old English. And do you guys know, the English that we are currently studying is very easy. And the Old English was much more hard. We used to write a lot of different things, and the English sentences were made out of different components, etc. So the Old English definition, you won't understand it. So I made a simple definition here that you can just say. The English language has a system of symbols and signs known as punctuations, which are used to address somebody, which are used to show emotions and to show the participation or to show any kind of sentence completion. So now let's get into what are these things. Now first of all, look at that side. Here are all of the punctuations that are in the basic level. Full stop, comma. Now you might think, why is the question mark in blue? Because it is related to questions, not sentences, not answers. So question mark, quotation marks, you might not know it by its name, but you might know that shape that we usually make. Even I made it there. Even it was here. Like, these aren't quotation marks, these are a different thing, but we learned that in the advanced level. Exclamation marks, the one of the most used one. We don't even know its meaning sometimes, and we use it in our papers. For example, when the character of our novel says Yahoo, we may like and write this type of symbol. Even if we don't know the meaning of the symbol, still we write it. So today we are going to understand all of these things. So let's get into the topic. Okay. First of all, full stop. You can watch, it's just a dot. A simple dot. Like, you can watch it. It's just a circle. So the full stop shows the end of a sentence. When a sentence is ended, when a sentence is finished, when a sentence is cutted, or anything you want to call it. So when a sentence finishes, the end comes of it, we put a full stop there. Like, Hasnain went to Islamabad. So full stop. Ahmed Ali went to America. Full stop. Ayan is in Pakistan. Full stop. All of these sentences that we are using, and we are putting a full stop in the end of it. This is what we use full stop for. Everybody knows about full stop, I know that. But still, for some people that don't know. Now, comma. Comma is a bit different. Comma is a bit harder. Some people take it easy. Comma looks like this. It's just a dot, but this type of tail with it. So now let's go. Comma indicates a natural pause in a sentence, or to split things in a list. For example, if we are writing a list of things like potatoes, tomatoes, onions, carrots, so we put some commas in it. In between the last one and the second last one, we put an and between. Like, we put this commas, and in the last and second last one we put and I will explain that soon. So, like, comma is like this. Just a dot with a small tail. It also shows different kind of natural pauses that we take in a sentence. We take in a sentence that are naturally formed. We don't do it, but they are natural things according to the grammar rules. Now, question marks, as you people know that it's just the most simple things, shows the end of a question. It is just like the full stop, but the difference here is in the full stop it is the end of a sentence, but in a question mark we show that it's a question. So in the end of a sentence, if we put a question mark, so it becomes a question, and if the sentence is already a question, so we have to put a question mark. Now, quotation marks. Quotation marks are actually quite a thing that nobody knows that much about. People think that quotation marks are different. People don't know what are quotation marks used for. They just think that things that are important should have quotation marks. They think like that, but that's not the thing. Quotation marks is used for direct speech, and I'll show you how the quotation marks looks. This is how we use the quotation marks, as I've used here. It shows direct speech. Like, if you're using direct speech, Ali told me, go to the washroom. So, Ali told me is normal, that's okay. Go to the washroom. This should be in quotation marks. Why? Because it is a direct speech from the subject that told you the speech. Okay, you understand that? I'll show you direct speech and indirect speech in the future videos. So keep up for that. Inshallah, I will teach you that. But other than that, nowadays you have to just focus that the original sentence that a subject tells us, or the original subject, or the original thing that a pronoun or noun tells us. Like, Ali told me this thing. So if I am saying the original thing, he told me go to the washroom. So this is the direct speech. And if I say Ali told me that I should have went to the washroom, so this is now indirect. We are giving the same message through. But in the other one, it is raw, it is brief, and it is the things that the subject said. But in the second one, it is indirect. You are just trying to give the meaning, not what he is trying to say. Now, last one, exclamation marks. Lots of people think it's just for making more emotions, making more sentences, making more, like if there is a scream. So they put a scream, its sound in there, and put an exclamation mark in the end. They think that this will make it more emotional in books. But this is not the thing. Like, I'm not talking about the professionals. Don't mind that thing. But a lot of people who try to write books have read them that sometimes if there is a scream, so they just put it just for emotions. No. This is showing sudden emotions. Like if a person suddenly just falls and his, for example, if we pinch somebody on his leg, so he will make this type of noise. Ow! The noise that he makes is a sudden emotion. So the exclamation mark shows sudden emotion, any kind of emotion that you get after any kind of sudden thing that happens, like ouch, hooray. These things happen just suddenly, so you use an exclamation mark for that. This is all for today's video, and thank you so much for being with me, and I hope in the next video of Punctuation Marks you will be with me. Thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.